Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a great day. Thanks for stopping by. I bought an awesome quilted and kind of a flamed maple top on a tobacco burst Gibson Les Paul Studio. Never seen one like this. Stay tuned. All right, so when I saw the pictures of this Les Paul Studio tobacco burst, I knew that I just had to have it. I have not seen one before that had a top on it that was as nice as this one. It was like I said, it's a rare top, especially for a studio, unless you went all out and get one of those Studio Plus models from several years ago that come with pretty nice AAA flame tops. All right. All right, here it is. Gibson USA case. Let's see how she looks. Whew. Man, that is nice. All right, check that out, guys. Look at the top on this. This has some flame, bird's eye, looks like some kind of like a quilted top patterns in it. This thing is just stunning. All right. And I like how they did on the bursts, and they went around on the sides and the back of the neck at the heel and the tops. You kind of see that on some of the older vintage style paint jobs, kind of like the silver bursts that they used to do. But, I'm really liking that on this model. All right, so we're going to take the strings off. That way we can get a look at the cavity covers underneath the pickups and just kind of do an all over, little bit of a clean and polish, and check out all of the original hardware parts, and just to verify that they should be advanced plating ink. That's what the Gibson has been using for quite some time now. And there we have on the tailpiece the engraving advanced plating ink. And the tailpiece and the bridge, for that matter, the posts, they were, when I got this guitar, really high, way too high on the setup. So Gibson doesn't send them out this way. So at some point someone had done a setup on this guitar. I guess they liked it with really high action, but I prefer quite low action myself, so I'm going to do a full setup on this. And there is the API stamped on the bottom of the Nashville bridge, again for advanced plating ink. I'm just kind of making just a kind of a quick adjustment on the two Nashville bridge posts. I'm just going to take off the two truss rod cover screws, and just to look at the nut on the truss rod underneath. Just like to verify that it's not maxed out when I get a new guitar. Alright, so looking underneath the bridge pickup, this is a 498T. So in the cavity route, which looks very clean, I might add, really good pockets there. We have LPSTU, which stands for Les Paul Studio. And underneath the neck pickup should be a 490R. The rhythm. And yes, that is what we have, 490R. Date stamp is March 2nd, 2016. This is a 2016 model, a Gibson Les Paul Studio T. And the VS, as we see in the pocket there, stands for Vintage Sunburst, which is what the finish on this model is. Now we're going to take the pickguard screws out and check underneath. 2016, Gibson was not sending out the felt stick covers on the bottom of the screw there. So the older guitars up until just really the last 2 years, if you play on them pretty good, or if they're low enough already, you're going to have a pretty big ding usually, or some scratching underneath there. This one just has a little bitty pin mark right there, as we see. So really pleased with that on this example. This is definitely a pick guard off top finish. And let's flip over to the back cavity routings, get these screws out. And these back cavity plates have the built-in insulation, kind of help against feedback. And we see the Gibson, what's known as the circuit board, pots and electronics in here. The 2-volume pots are push-pull, and the 2-tone are just the regular Gibson branded pots. Bit of splintering at the cutaway from a router bit. Move over to the toggle switch cavity. Very nice routing back here, very clean.